Hey guys, Thrasher here. Dragon Ball Legends has a new update that's brought us a bunch of new content, new missions, new rewards, new items, and it's shown us some new content that's about to come out in a week or so. So let's go through it all right now. Okay, so the first thing I want to cover very briefly are these new Dreadful Bootcamp missions and the two new scout battles. So the old Guldo and Birder scout battles are gone. The Raccoon and Jace scout battles are here for the next few days. These Dreadful Bootcamp missions will give you a free Sparking Ginyu, 2,000 Chrono Crystals, and a ton of Zenny. And if you want more information on how all that works, I have another video that covers all of that specifically. I'll make sure to link it in the description and at the end of the video if you haven't checked it out yet. So beyond that, let's talk about all the other changes that you may have missed outside of this huge thing right here. So the first thing that we should probably talk about is there are new hard mode missions. So if you go to story and then you go into the main story, you can go switch to hard mode, and all of Book 3 is now available to play. Book 3 does not really give better experience than Book 2, so it's pretty similar experience-wise. The only two things really to note here is if you go to Book 3, Chapter 4, this is our first over level 1000 character that we have to fight against. This Raditz here, he's pretty powerful. And then the other thing, actually, let's go back in here. The rewards for this mission are very good if you need green Rising Souls or Super Souls. The drop rate so far, I haven't tested it to figure out exactly what it is, but it's very, very good. I've gotten quite a few Super Soul 2s out of it, and the Super Soul 1s drop all the time. The Rising Souls obviously drop at a high rate. So that's one thing to mention there. The next thing to mention on the loot side are adventures. So they've added 3-star adventures. I don't think I have any 3-star adventures running right now. Yep, let's take a look here. I believe I ran through all of them. Good. So there's two things going on here. 3-star adventures are now a thing, and 2-star adventures and 1-star adventures give much better rewards than they did before. So they've been upgraded. I can't tell you exactly how much 2-stars give because I haven't been paying super close attention, but I can tell you that the 3-stars on average have been giving me around 40,000 Zenny when they give me only Zenny, so 45,000 or so. The 1-star, I couldn't really tell you because I haven't been running 1-stars. I normally have a plethora of 2 and 3-star. It looks like I'm actually finally out of my 2-stars though, so I'm going to run a 1-star here, and I guess that will give me an idea of how much that's been upgraded. And there we go. And just like before, the best way to get adventures, especially 3-star adventures, is PvP. The best way to get 3-star specifically is PvP rated matches. One thing I have noticed, they just reset the PvP leaderboard yesterday. One thing I have noticed is as you rank up, the higher you go, the more 3-star adventures you get on average. That's just something that I've noticed over the first few matches. So with that being said, we should probably jump into the PvP area and talk about what's changed in PvP. So let's go over to PvP, and as you can see, I was like battle rank 31 or something like that because I didn't really PvP last season. It resets you down. I think if you're below 35, it resets you to 20. So I started to grind a little bit. We'll grind our way back up to 50 because we got to get all the way back up there. Can't be below 50. So one thing that's changed is you can now get Z power. So as you do rated matches, I'm not sure on casual matches, I think it's only rated, I haven't seen it in casual yet. As you do rated matches, you'll get Z power for the Extreme Goku, and as you increase your battle rank, you'll get more and more. So I don't think I've seen anyone above a 35, but I know at 35, every time you win, you get about 50 Z power for Goku. Right now at battle rank 22, I'm getting 30 every time I win, so it does scale up. I don't know what the top is when you hit battle rank 50. The other thing is there's now a Golden Broly equipment item. Okay, so the thing about this Golden Broly equipment item, it shows us, obviously they're starting to bring out the golden equipment items. You get this specifically from PvP. As you rank up in battle rank, it does drop at a higher frequency. So right now at 22-ish, I'm getting one every 4 to 5 runs. My buddy Thunderscrub is in the low 30s and he's getting one every other run. So it does increase drop rate as you go up in battle rank. The other thing to note here is it's not like the other equipment items where it goes bronze sells for a certain amount and then silver sells for more, I believe 10,000. Gold only sells for, in this case, just this one, 1,000. And I think that's because it's a PvP farmable item, so you don't have to spend any energy to get it. I'm willing to bet that in the future, and we'll look at this in a second, in the future as we get energy related farmable items, so items from the actual PvE area, the main story that are gold, they'll sell for a lot more than 1,000, but that's what this one sells for. So keep that in mind if you're trying to farm it to make Zenny. It's not a great option, but it is free Zenny for no energy. And then going back to the PvP area, there is one more thing that that is new. If you go to PvP and then you go into the exchange shop, it's not going to be there for me anymore because I've already bought it. But above this Z-Power for Spirit Bomb Goku, there is a new outfit for Shallot. It's a Vegeta outfit, and I'll show it to you real quick. I believe I've already equipped it. And here's what he looks like with it on. It's pretty cool. It is 500 rare metals, so if you're not someone who has a ton of rare metals, if you don't PvP a lot, or if you don't do the challenges in the main story and the story events, you may not have a ton of rare metals, so this probably isn't worth it. I happen to like cosmetics, so it's worth it for me. So just keep that in mind. And there were some random bug fixes here and there, nothing major that you really need to worry about. The last thing we should talk about is some upcoming content. So we have a Frieza event, similar to the current Ginyu Force event. It's going to give us the Extreme Frieza. Let's go into news and check it out. And the other cool thing that it's going to give us some equipment items. It's going to give us our second golden. So I'm willing to bet that this golden item right here is specifically for Spirit Bomb Goku. We'll see, maybe it'll be for all Gokus. But as you can see, there's 3 new equipment items. This Extreme Frieza that is already in the current Imperial Advent banner will be farmable. And then the last thing you'll notice is that this doesn't start until July 4th. So if you're watching this video when it just came out, we got about a week to go before this goes live, so you can get ready for it in any way that you need to. Make sure that you finish off all of your Ginyu Force stuff before this shows up, because if you get to a point where you still have a couple Ginyu Force things going and this pops up, you're going to have a lot of juggling to do, and you don't want to have to deal with that. So just get your Ginyu Force stuff out of the way before July 4th so you can focus solely on this and get this done. And that's pretty much all there is to this update, what we have coming up in the very near future. If you have any comments, make sure to throw them down below. I will respond to them. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.